Detroit Tiger Baseball.
But they have done some things, and obviously Victor Martinez in the DH spot. Is he an X factor here?
Oh, he's an X factor. Look, if the Miguel Cabrera situation stays fluent, doesn't blow up on the Detroit Tigers, this has a chance to be an outstanding juggernaut of an offense.
They needed catching in the offseason, and they got it in Victor Martinez. They needed pitching, and they got it in Joaquin Benoit. The Tigers have good starting pitching in Verlander and Scherzer and Porcello, and maybe hard luck relief pitcher Joel Zumaya can finally stay healthy for an entire season. Same for Carlos Guillen. A lot has to go right for this season to be successful for this team.
Swinging a drive deep in the air to left field, way back. Murphy looks up, and it's another walk-off win for the Tigers. I see you, Brandon. His 11th career home run against Texas, and he's got a party waiting for him at home plate. Three more outs to get for Justin Verlander. The Tigers lead 9-0. Verlander surrendered a walk with one out in the 8th, the only base runner today for the Toronto Blue Jays. And he popped him up out of the infield. Sizemore taking charge. One pitch, one out. The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball towards second base. Sizemore. 2 gone. Rajai Davis will step in with 2 outs and nobody on. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Verlander has done it again. The second no-hitter in his young career. He has done it again.
They may have run the Kentucky Derby today, but the Tiger Horse was number 1.
On June 12th of 2007, Justin Verlander no-hit the Milwaukee Brewers. Today, here in Toronto, he has no-hit the Blue Jays.
A very happy early Mother's Day to Kathy Verlander.
Rajai Davis, no match for the breaking ball, and Justin Verlander reaches history again. Tonight, the Tigers on top 4-0. Justin Verlander has his 18th career 10 strikeout game. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. See you later, Travis Buck. That means 11 strikeouts for Verlander. It's last call for these Cleveland Indians. 4-0 is our score as you look at the line on Mr. Verlander. 103 pitches tonight. 11 big strikeouts. You're correct. 12 strikeouts. They'll hook up again tomorrow night. Bouncing ball hit to the right side. Danny Worth has it. Verlander tonight, dominant. What a show tonight put on by Justin Verlander.
The 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called. Spilborghs was backing away, but it's a strikeout for Justin. His first since early in the game, number 5 for Justin.
Well, after those terrific breaking balls, that fastball absolutely, he had no chance. That ball absolutely ate him up.
No walks, 5 strikeouts for Justin. The first pitch, swinging a high fly ball to center. It's deep. Jackson going back, and he has room. He'll come in, make the catch, and the Tigers take the finale here in Colorado. 4th complete game of the year for Justin Verlander as he continues his incredible role, and he picks up win number 9 for the season.
Ooh, he chased one in the dirt. Struck him out. 11 Verlander strikeouts this evening.
Some of these swings are incredible.
The 1-2. Breaking ball got him. 12 strikeouts. Equals his season high. 1 gone.
He's not done yet.
And the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 13 strikeouts for Verlander. The 2-2. Got him! A career high 14 strikeouts.
Boy, you know you bad. Wow.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this historic day in Detroit Tigers history. Today, we will be retiring just the 7th uniform number in the 111-year history of your Detroit Tigers in celebration of the Hall of Fame career of manager Sparky Anderson. And now, may I direct your attention to the wall in right center field. Please welcome Sparky's grandchildren, George and Todd, as they remove the cover from the brick wall.
Quite a tribute to Sparky, deservedly so, and hopefully we put the frosting on the cake with a nice win in front of a wonderful crowd.
Nope, he's going to bunt it and lay it down to the right side. Kill, quick throw, got it.
That is a really good play by Aaron.
Oh, he's safe. And here comes John Farrell.
What took so long for the call?
I don't know. It's as if he took 4 or 5 extra seconds to indicate.
He doesn't even know what he called.
Well, now they're calling him out.
He didn't even see it. What in the world? He had to get help from Alfonso Marquez, the home plate umpire. And now he's going to explain it to Jim.
He was way out. What didn't he see?
I don't know.
He wasn't screened.
I have no idea.
Yep, see, that's exactly what he's talking about. Your guy right there, 5 feet away, called him safe. This is as animated as I've seen the skipper, and there he goes. He's not done yet.
Well, he showed him love. That's why he ran.
I've never seen Leland like this. Recreating the play and everything.
He made these hand gestures. That's when he got ran.
That is the best show he has put on since he's been here. And he's still going at it. Looked like Leland was playing a game of charades. Ed Raparano is the first base umpire, and he's the one that made that call. He got some help from Marquez. And Leland's getting a standing O for this as he finally leaves Raparano.
He got something from Mr. Marquez, too?
Yes, he does. Oh, man, this is some kind of show tonight. Who needs the fireworks? Leland going off. And he got him, strike 3. 9 strikeouts for Verlander.
94 miles an hour away from your arm side on the black.
In the air toward right field. Kelly coming over toward the line. Donna's going to get there, and that is that. A 1-2-3 inning for Verlander. Another marvelous effort here tonight.
Swinging a fly ball, left field, down the line, hooking, gone!
Jared Weaver's not happy at all with the fact that Magglio Ordonez pimped that home run.
And the 3-2 pitch. High drive, deep right field, way back, to the track, to the wall. It's gone. Carlos Guillen's made it 3-0. Now the home plate umpire pointing Guillen, and Jeff Weaver,
He's issuing warnings right now because of this.
Well, there's a pitch high at the head of Alex Avila. Weaver is ejected from the game.
Oh, look at Weaver wanting to take on the dugout now. Weaver is hot. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. Kenrick is out of there. 2 gone. 8 strikeouts for Verlander. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Exclamation point. No hitter is over, but there's still a game on the line.
Coming on as Jackson makes the catch.
Here's the throw to the plate. He is on and half prize. Oh, Jackson! And the Tigers sweep the series. What a throw!
Miguel Cabrera now.
Gone.
See ya. Game over. Wow. Oh, my goodness. First pitch, Miguel Cabrera, game-winning walk-off home run.
And the Tigers come from 7 runs down to beat the White Sox.
The Tigers have come back to walk off the White Sox. Wow.
There are backbreakers and there are backbreakers. This game is a backbreaker.
The White Sox had an 8-1 lead. The rain came, and then came the home runs in the 9th.
9-0 Tigers. Strike 1 pitch, ground ball. Fair down the first base line.
Oh, man.
Martinez in to score. Avila right behind him and sliding in safely at second with a 2-run double is Peralta. He tucked a ground ball inside first. 11-0 Tigers for the Giants. There's a swing and a drive to the gap in left center field, and that's going to drop safely for a base hit. Rounding third, heading home, Peralta. No throw to the plate. He scores standing up. RBI single for Inge. 12-0 Tigers.
To have as a big leaguer.
Dirk swings and bounces one up the middle into center field. A base hit. Inge will score. So will Jackson. Season high. 14 runs for the Tigers in a 14-0 lead in the 6th.
We'll bring our team over there.
1-2 pitch, swinging a high fly ball, center field, it's deep. Rios is going back, still going, onto the track, at the fence, leaps up, he won't get it!
Wow.
Gone, a home run! Straight away center for Miguel Cabrera, number 26. It just kept going. And the Tigers lead 16-0 in the 6th.
High fly ball, deep left field, way back, and that's a grand slam. Victor! Look at Verlander. All they can do is laugh. Unbelievable. One pitch, and the Tigers have the lead. I don't believe it either, JB.
Out cold. Is V Money.
His 10th home run of the year is a huge exclamation point.
Ramon Santiago would be next here in the last of the 9th with 2 away should Inge keep it going. Maybe Brandon Inge will just send everybody home! Game winner! Santa Maria!
That's how it's gone for the Tigers this year, and that's how it's gone for the Twins.
Here's the 1-2. Bouncing ball left side. Brandon has it. His throw across the diamond in time. They've done it. The Tigers have done it. They are champions of the American League Central Division for 2011. And let the party begin here at the Coliseum in Oakland, California. What a feeling of satisfaction for everyone in the organization, especially Jim Leyland, who gives his star first baseman a big hug. And I'm sure there are more to come. And the look on Leyland's face says it all, and the skipper is starting to tear up.
Well, you know he will. That's just what he does.
What a scene here in Oakland as the Tigers seal the deal here and win the Central Division title, their first Central Division championship, and their first divisional title overall since 1987. And here they come, heading to the locker room, and you know what's awaiting the Tigers in that locker room.
They're going to tear it up.
They are indeed. Justin Verlander waving to the crowd on his way to the dugout.
Most sports fans in Detroit stayed up late last night to watch the celebration in Oakland. For the first time since 1987, the Tigers have won a divisional championship, and now they are playing for maybe the best record in the American League. Got some work to do. Here's the players reflecting on the long journey to the AL Central title.
Jose got us some fantastic cigars. It's a Cohiba. Let's see, I don't know how to pronounce this. Bahique? I wish I knew how to pronounce it, but it's awesome.
It's honestly one of the best teams I've ever been on. But to clinch it early, that's good for us. We're just get our job done and be able to move on. So I'm happy with the guys. This is a fun celebration.
Lifts this one in the air. Shallow left field. Delman Young coming in. That looks like a 1-2-3 inning.
Win number 24 for Justin Verlander. Verlander, first Tigers pitcher since Lolich in 1971 to win 24 or more games.
Sends a high, towering fly ball to left. Back goes Duncan. Oh, and it's gone.
I see you, Johnny.
Tigers win their 95th of the year.
Postseason baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And we are set for Game 1 of this best-of-5 series. Two division champions. The Detroit Tigers, winners of the American League Central. The New York Yankees, winners of the American League East. The Tigers are on the road, but they're confident because they know no team in baseball had a better weapon on the mound than Verlander this season.
That's exactly right. And Game 1, so important in a best-of-5 series. But the pendulum swing is huge for either team here. And for the Tigers to make this series their advantage, they've got their ace on the mound.
And Young into right field. That ball's pretty well hit. Back is Swisher at the wall, and there it goes. Delman Young strikes first as the Tigers have a 1-0 lead on a 2-out home run by Young. Well, a sight you never want to see, but I've been seeing a lot of it here on the East Coast as the tarp is out, play suspended. And we are officially in a rain delay. The Tigers and the Yankees all tied at 1. It was eventually suspended at 9:07, and we are still here. And yes, we are in the bottom of the second inning. Not sure we've ever done a broadcast open in the middle of the second inning, but here we are. Brian Anderson along with John Smoltz and Ron Darling. Very unusual circumstances here tonight. Certainly a first for the three of us. Now, in the regular season, a postponement would have occurred and a restart. Now, it doesn't affect the Yankees at all, but as far as game planning, Ron, let's talk about the Tigers, because for Jim Leland, instead of facing a left-handed CC Sabathia, he has a right-handed Ivan Nova to deal with. This is an official rule change, and John Smoltz, it means tonight, Ivan Nova, Doug Fister, Game 2 starters are going to be relievers officially in Game 1.
They are, but they're going to have plenty of time to warm up. The only difference is Fister's going to start on the road first because they're in the bottom of the second.
23.5-hour rain delay is almost over. We're set, and we're headed to the bottom of the second. Stay with us. First and second, one gone. A walk and a single against Nova. And Peralta whistles one to center field. That's down, a base hit. Avila stopped. Now he's going to try to score. Jeter's throw to the plate. Collision. And the call is out at home. It's a huge spot. Yankees looking for a knockout punch as Cano takes a strike. The Yankees overall with 10 grand slams. They ran away with it in the American League. It's Cano into deep right. How far will it fly? Oh, Robinson Cano, a grand slam home run. Right on cue. 8-1 Yankees. 1-2 the count. A strikeout for Rivera. Then the Yankees protect their home turf. They win game 1. And a drive down the right field line. Cabrera giving it a look, and that is slicing, and that is out of here. Just inside the foul pole. Miguel Cabrera with a 2-run first inning homer. And the Tigers are on the board.
You know what makes him so tough as a hitter, Ron, is he waits so long, and he can go to every part of the ballpark.
See the numbers on Max Scherzer during the regular year. A 15-game winner, John. The sun behind the cloud. It's a break. There's a called strike. Down 0-2. And a swing and a miss. As Cano swings and misses, goes up the ladder with him. He's down in the count 3-0 as well in that first inning. And a swing and a miss.
Pitches that he's trying to work in the zone.
And a strike called. The 1-1. Cabrera back up the middle and a base hit. Austin Jackson will score the run as Cabrera delivers in the clutch. A 1-out RBI single for Miguel Cabrera. 2-2 on the way. Cano in the left. Young on the run. Still on the run. Cannot get it. A base hit for Cano. Deja vu from 06. It is Cano who delivers the first Yankee hit. We're still at first. And Teixeira breaks his bat. Right to Peralta on the shift. Scherzer answers. The Tigers get him 2 more runs in the top of the 6th and a 0 at the bottom of the 6th for Max Scherzer. With an extra day of rest in Detroit. And there's a base hit to center field. Brandon Inge around third. He'll score without a throw as the Tigers tack 1 more on. The replacement's getting it done. Don Kelly with an RBI single, and it is 5-1. The Tigers get their run back here in the 9th inning. A 2-0 pitch. Granderson in the air with the raindrops coming down. Avila is there, and he slips on the on-deck circle. The wet on-deck circle buys the Yankees another swing, perhaps. Down 2. Granderson, the tying run, the payoff, and he lost him. Gonna watch your footing as a base runner. The 0-2 pitch. Cano, a bouncing ball right to Santiago. Ball game. The Detroit Tigers survive.
Here with Miguel Cabrera. Big night for you. 3 hits, 3 RBIs, and a stolen base.
Oh yeah, that stolen base. Don't pay attention to me, so I take us right there. You know, with 2 outs, we need another run right there. So it was a good game for everybody. You know, Switch's pitch, great game. So we gotta give credit to him to hold the game right there and give it to us chance to win.
And how about the job that Max Scherzer, your starting pitcher, did, taking a no-hitter into the 6th inning?
Postseason's was about. You know, everything's on the line. Every game's a must-win game, and you always want to be able to pitch your best in these situations. And you know, today I was actually able to come out pretty calm and be able to settle in and throw a really good game.
Game 3 in Motown, a battle of aces. Justin Verlander for Detroit, CC Sabathia for New York. Series tied at 1 between the Yankees and Tigers.
These stats supersede a lot of pitchers, the Triple Crown and the 3 big stats. And I think today is more of a mental difference than anything else.
A swing and a miss. Verlander strikes him out. Took a little off. Teixeira strikes out. Verlander is through the first. Russell Martin with Posada on base and a chance for 2. Easy as it gets. 6-4-3. Verlander is through 2. Gardner not running. Cabrera to second for 1. The return in time. He starts, then stops, and Verlander punches him out. Got him. What a beautiful pitch. Strikes out the side. Got him. Gone. Heading over.
And it's over when he gets to those points in the game. And
down he goes. Verlander strikes out Derek Jeter. The middle of this Tigers order, Delman Young, and then Cabrera to follow. Young has a hit. He's 1 for 2 with a walk and a single in the third inning.
Be careful on the first pitch right here.
First pitch swinging, a drive to right. Way back there, Swisher looks up, and it is gone! A home run for Delman Young! The Tigers have the lead! But Delman Young delivers another big blow to the Yankees. His second home run of the series. 5-4 Tigers.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss! He got him on strikes! Tigers take a 2-1 series lead. Papa Grande makes it tense in the ninth, but he comes through in the end.
Tigers win at 5-4. They're one game away from taking the series. Young was 2 for 3, hit his second homer of the series. It was the game winner.
Delman Young, the big home run, 7th inning here in game number 3. First ball, fastball hitter. I think it was your third consecutive at bat swinging at the first pitch. What was the plan against Soriano?
Just looking for a pitch I can handle. Batting in front of Miggy and Victor. I'm not going to really get played around up there, so they've been aggressive with me up there. So I just been looking for pitches that are out over the plate that I can sit back and drive.
After the first inning, I felt like I found my rhythm. I was going pretty good, very efficient.
In 2006, the Tigers closed out the Yankees in 4 games in the ALDS en route to the World Series. They'll look to do it again tonight here at Comerica Park. First pitch at 8:37.
What a thriller we had last night. The Tigers win it. They go up 2-1 in this series. Now, you know the Tigers, they do not want to return to Yankee Stadium. The Yankees are facing elimination. The Tigers are going to give the ball to Rick Porcello. He is 22 years of age. He has a chance to pitch the Tigers to the LCS. And that one's hit well. Martinez will watch it fly. The Tigers are on the board. Victor Martinez. First home run of the ALDS. As Soriano takes the ball, he was last night's losing pitcher. And Peralta on the first pitch, a little bit off the end of the bat. Long run for Granderson. He lays out, and he makes the catch. Curtis Granderson with a diving catch. He looks hurt. The inning is over. As Granderson is shaken up. 2 plays tonight, saving a ton of runs. Curtis Granderson stretched out in center field. 4 runs in for the Yankees. First 4 batters reached via hits. Then there was a walk, and then another hit. 6 consecutive base runners to start the inning. And a little jam shot. Cano drops one into left field, and this will bring 2 in. As Robinson Cano with 2 RBIs, and the Yankees are pouring it on in the Motor City now. 10-1 New York. And that is that. The New York Yankees on an Elimination Tuesday will see a Game 5. Big offensive outburst by the Yankees. They got a crucial start from A.J. Burnett. And the Yankees have to feel great, headed back to Yankee Stadium where they play so well in their comfortable surroundings, and they have a chance to advance. They keep their hopes alive in 2011.
It doesn't surprise me that the series is going to 5 games.
We fought all year long to have home field advantage. We got to come ready to play. That's the bottom line, because I'm pretty sure they will.
Last man standing.
And will the fireworks fly? It is do or die on a grand stage on TBS tonight. Yankee Stadium once again lit up for baseball as New York has forced this series back to the Bronx. Game 5 of this American League Division Series. This is a situation where normally when you're in a Game 5 setting, you have a matchup of 2 aces. But tonight, it is going to be Doug Fister and Ivan Nova. These are 2 number 2s who will match up tonight. Kelly gets to start at third base. He's comfortable at third base. But Leland says he likes him in there for this. His bat, especially at Yankee Stadium, and Don Kelly answers the call from his manager. 1-0 Tigers as Don Kelly goes deep.
Well, when we see this pitch on the replay, it's a curveball over the middle of the zone. The first game that Nova pitched, he threw primarily fastballs in that first inning.
Especially in this smaller ballpark.
Pays off right away as Delman Young on the first pitch. A high fly ball deep left, and there it goes. Back-to-back home runs for the Tigers. Kelly and Young. And it is 2-0 Detroit right out of the gates.
Well, once again, the first pitch that Mr. Young likes, he did throw him something other than a fastball. You could not ask for a better start.
First and second for Victor Martinez.
Earlier in the series, we said when Cabrera is walked, Victor Martinez is hitting 343 when Cabrera is walked. So he's come through more often than not when they're trying to pitch around Cabrera.
And that one's into center field, a base hit. Jackson around third, and he will score easily. Granderson bobbles, Jackson scores. The Tigers add to it. Victor Martinez with an RBI single. A 2-out run-producing hit, and it's 3-0 Tigers. Jim Leland is going to roll out Max Scherzer, who has had a lot of success against New York. Matter of fact, has 2 wins against the Yankees this year at Yankee Stadium. Ball and 2 strikes on Martin. And a swing and a miss. A defensive hack by Russell Martin. Max Scherzer with a scoreless 6th. A swing and a miss. Gardner strikes out. And that's going to do it for Max Scherzer as the Yankees are going to bring the tying run to the plate. Granderson will bat. Leland goes to the bullpen. Bases loaded, 1 away. The biggest at-bat of the series right here and now. And a swing and a miss. Benoit strikes him out. A huge strikeout for Joaquin Benoit. And a swing and a miss. Benoit strikes out Nick Swisher. What a big K, and it quiets down this crowd. As the Tigers survive the 7th, they still lead 3-2. And he got him. Joaquin Benoit strikes out Russell Martin, a bender on a 3-2 pitch. 2 gone in the inning. And now the tying run is aboard in the speedy Brett Gardner, back to the top of the order. Gardner takes off, and Jeter lifts one in the air to right. Back is Don Kelly. In front of the wall, he makes the catch for the out. Inning over. Derek Jeter almost put the Yankees on top. Instead, it is Benoit who gives the Tigers 5 huge outs. Valverde deals, and a swing and a miss. Valverde strikes out Alex Rodriguez, and the Detroit Tigers are headed to the American League Championship Series. They win on the road again. The Tigers are moving on. A 3-2 thriller at Yankee Stadium tonight.
Swing and a miss, and the Tigers have done it! They've come into New York and beat the Yankees to move on to Texas.
These are baseball's 2 hottest teams. Tigers and Rangers, Game 1, ALCS, coming up next. In the air to left, at the wall, 3-0. Run at first, 2 out, huge threat on deck. Game over. Rangers take game 1. Night ended with an exclamation point from Neftali Feliz. Struck out the side in the 9th. And the Texas Rangers come firing out onto this field with a 1-0 lead. Well hit down the line. Is it fair? Tie game. Broken back. Cabrera comes home, out, back to first, and that double play ends the inning. Unbelievable job by Valverde to get out of it. In the air to left, down the line. This ball ends it. And this is how you avoid a 1-run win. Nelson Cruz makes it a 7-3. Rangers win in Game 2, up 2-0. Down the right field line. This ball is fair. Jackson scores. Santiago is held. And the Tigers lead it 2-1. That is hammered. In the air to left. Watch that thing fly. 5-1. Third homer of the night for Detroit. The 2-2. To the right side. What a pick. Cabrera. 2 out. Diving stop for out number 2.
An earlier start time on Wednesday, first pitch at 4:19 as the Detroit Tigers look to even up this ALCS at 2 games apiece.
Nelson Cruz steps in. And he shoots one into left center. Back at the track. At the wall. Goodbye. 3-run home run, Nelson Cruz. And it's another 11th inning home run for Cruz, and the Rangers have broken it open here in Detroit. He is turning into a machine in October for the Rangers, who have a commanding lead as we play in the 11th inning of Game 4. There are the numbers this postseason. After a 24-win season, with his 28-year-old right-hander Justin Verlander did Nelson Cruz the 0-2. Breaking ball got him looking. 3 pitches and the big threat. How do you not bring in the closer? This one gets away, and Moreland's got a chance to reach, which he does. 1 out, strikeout number 3. I'd like to chant MVP for Justin Verlander, and that's starting in the crowd here as a breaking ball got him looking. Good Verlander curveball, strikeout number 4. Got him on a curveball, 2 out. Oh boy. Here's an 0-2. Breaking ball, fooled Cruz, and strikeout number 6. Crowd gets behind Verlander. There's one to third. Step and throw. Inning over. And Verlander fired up to get out of the jam. Today's game summary brought to you by Liberty Mutual as we look at the numbers. 2-2 into the bottom of the 6th. With the Tigers down 3 games to 1. Here's the 1-1. That hits the bag. A break for Detroit. Over the head of Beltran. Rounding third is Rayburn. Tigers lead 3-2. Yeah. That is hammered. Way back and gone. Delman Young has made it a 4-run game. Hamilton strikes out. That's number 7. Beltran is 0 for 3. He's hit the ball hard all night, and now he strikes out. Changeup got him 1 away. Now you can listen. Into right field, slicing down the line fair. The ball stays in play. 2 runs will score. And Hamilton had to put the brakes on around third. It's 9-2 in the third inning. In the air, shallow right. The Texas Rangers win the pennant. Second consecutive year.
Official, the 2011 American League Cy Young has been announced, and that award goes to, yes, Justin Verlander. It goes to Justin Verlander, and it goes to Justin Verlander unanimously. No huge surprise. We thought that maybe one writer might just be a hometown favorite, but no, it went clearly to Justin Verlander. Triple Crown winner and now American League Cy Young Award winner. Is this one of the best pitching seasons you have ever seen, Rick?
In modern day, I think it is. I mean, you can go back and take a whole bunch of years where Bob Gibson and Nolan Ryan and Tom Seaver and so on down the line, Guidry. I mean, there's been a lot of great years, but in modern day history right now, I think this is one at the very top of the list.